Good evening. I'm Thomas HP Apple.
And I'm Luke. Who's Brennan? Congratulations.
You too, buddy.
Congratulations, buddy.
Cheers.
How does it feel to be in the finals?
Feels good. The relief of not being in that bottom four. It's I went through the stress last year. It's not much fun. It's good to be here.
It is indeed. Look, I don't really know where to start. It's been a long time between drinks.
Ooh. A very long time.
So look, we'll just give a brief overview, but I think the main thing we need to talk about today is Scotty. Scotty, without a doubt, is Scotty. So Scotty decided very valiantly to trade for players who were injured that were better. So give people someone slightly worse for like a superstar that was injured.
Yeah.
So we got Rusty Westbrook off me for Ricky Rubio.
In theory, it should work.
In theory, it should work. And his team, what's his team look like now?
Well, we've got Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, Blake Griffin, Joakim Noah. We've got Kyrie Irving. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge. It's just a who's who of the NBA right there.
I think I looked the other day, and I think he had, it was like 5 or 6 first or second round pick players.
5 guys averaging over 40.
It's incredible. The team is incredible. He's he's made himself a championship winning team. It is unbeatable.
There is a problem with that, though.
What's the problem, Tom?
If they're injured, they can't score your fantasy points.
That is an issue. And what happens when someone like that's injured is that you go on a losing streak.
You're on a losing streak.
And that losing streak was 6, I think.
About 6 games.
Yeah. So he left himself in a situation where what he needed to do was not just himself, he had to rely on other people losing as well. And that's where the danger is. He won all of his games by quite a considerable margin. I think he was either first or second highest total score every week.
Yeah.
But he was relying on Taco or Rue losing all of their games, which...
It came down to today.
And what happened
this week?
Today?
The luck of the Taco happened,
The
of course.
of the Taco. So, I don't know, dude. What did happen? Can you run us through?
It was a long week. At the start of the week, I had a big games disadvantage, but then this happened.
Oh, sorry, I'm just getting a phone call.
Oh, okay.
Pal, can I just call you back, man? I'm just in the middle of recording something. All right, thanks, pal. See you, dude. Sorry.
That's all right.
That was rude of me.
See, Scotty now finds himself in the Peacock playoff. Taco somehow beat me by 70 points with 7 extra games. He pulled it out. Very lucky, but hey, he's in the top 4. Scotty's in the bottom 4. This is a good point to tell Scotty something.
Yeah, maybe. Go ahead.
So, Scotty, when you click on my team and you go to round 2, like next week, and look how many games all your players have got, you really need to beat G this week because you are in a bit of trouble.
Yeah, so this man here decided to trade you all his players with 2 fists of fuck all finals games for your players with awesome finals games.
So just minimum games next week, you have Chris Paul, Carmelo Anthony, Blake Griffin, Dion Waiters, Jamal Crawford, Spencer Hawes, Kyrie Irving, and LaMarcus Aldridge.
They have 2 less than everyone else.
Good luck, buddy.
You better win this week, champ, or you are wearing the dress. That's 2 worst. So, let's go through the matchups for the first week of the finals. That's why we're really here to see who's playing who. So, let's start with the Peacock playoff, which is the bottom 4 frittatas of the league. So, we have in 8th position, G ex-commissioner Balding, playing... Who's he playing?
He's playing
Scotty. So I think G has a few more games, but looking at his team, they're mostly on crutches. So if Scotty can't get it up in this one, there's serious issues.
G, Dwight's not playing this week.
Take him out, dude.
Out.
It's probably too late.
Isaiah Thomas is out. Murray Chalmers is out. Ariza's day today. Even with Blake Griffin looking a little bit injured, I think Scotty just needs to field a team and he should be safe.
It should be fine.
Which will be funny to watch next week with those minimum games, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, I know. It is funny enough that it's the player with the best team, the best roster is in the playoffs for the Peacock, so that's amazing in itself.
Second highest fantasy points behind Rue.
Yep.
So, yeah. Oh well.
Interesting. And then our second Peacock playoff matchup is Big Baby.
Big Baby, our co-missioner.
Co-missioner versus Mal's Little Peacock. Can we have back-to-back Peacocks?
It's going to be a really good matchup with these two. Mal's got a couple of extra games. Big Baby not playing Rondo with the back-to-backs. It's risky. He's decided to leave him out. Who knows how that will play out.
But Big Baby did beat him this week. Bit of momentum going into this week.
He does have Durant.
He has Durant. It's all up to Durant, really. I think if Durant fires and scores a big score, Big Baby...
Pajero's injured.
It's kind of disappointing. I'll take Gunderson. So, look, it's going to be a close one. I don't want to call this one, to be honest.
No, borderline.
Yeah.
Hopefully coming down the last day gives a bit of excitement.
It would be lovely in this first week. So let's go on to the battle for the Scala, where it's all at. The dudes that are wearing these stickers. Right, yeah.
Not Scotty.
So finishing second on the ladder, we'll play, is this young fella here, the HP's Wizards, playing Taco. With the luck of the Tacos, I think that should be his team name. How he manages to scrape himself in with his terrible, terrible team is beyond me.
Well, at the moment, his team name is Pow Pow Pow, hashtag Pow Pow Pow. So, I'm sure it will change tomorrow. I know it will.
Yeah, of course, obviously. But he is playing you again. So, look, he beat you this week by 70 points with 7 extra players. That is not happening round 1 of the finals.
I certainly hope not, but with Taco, you never know. His team could just blow up and score 40s, I don't know. Hopefully, I should be able to pull it through. He's not playing D-Wade, who's probably a safe option considering his run lately. He's missed a lot of games, but Tim Duncan's been killing it, playing back-to-backs, of course, when Taco needs to play back-to-backs. But yeah, hopefully he'll be able to pull it out and advance to the finals.
I think you've got this one sewn up, champ, especially with Dwayne Wade there as well. He's just hit and miss. I don't know whether there's Taco playing him or not. When he plays, he can drop 50s. When he doesn't play, well, he's not scoring at all. So there's issues for that, But so the next matchup,
last matchup, man in first place. At one point this year, a sub 500 record, absolutely freaking the fuck out. First to worst was looking like a true possibility. Somehow wins 10 matchups in a row.
Was 5 and 6.
5 and 6.
Finished on 15 and 6.
So all the momentum with Cooz as he plays Rue, Sweet D's Mo. Looking at it, games, Rue, you've got one extra game over Rue, but he's got some injury concerns. David Lee can't walk. DeMarcal's got the flu. Anthony Davis is injured. As much as I want Rue to beat you, I just can't see it happening.
Yeah, look, I can't call this one. I'm not going to call it. I can't do it. Look, it's going to be a good matchup. Rue's team's been superb all year and rightfully deserves to be in the finals. He nearly slipped out, which would have been a shame because he deserves to be there. He's
got a good lineup.
Fantastic lineup. He's had a great team. He drafted really, really well. Maybe he let slip. Probably his baby's fault. So do better, baby. Help him with fantasy stuff more.
Kind of helped us out.
Yeah, it did really. We were in serious trouble there. And when you're looking at Rue's team and Scott's team, it was very, very crazy. But look, what's awesome for me and giving me a bit of a Scala boner is the fact that you and me are in different playoff brackets for the first time ever. We have been...
No semi-finals this year?
No, we've been in the semi-final for the first 2 seasons against each other. You winning the first one, me winning the second one. So this year, if we do meet... it will be for my trophy. So
it's going to be an interesting week should that happen. Where'd that come from?
On that note,
it's probably a good time to tell the next show. That's amazing. Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll endeavour to be back next week to wrap up for the final week of the finals.
And then depending on who plays in that week. Depending on what happens, we may or may not do a show. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's just worry about that when the time comes.
That's awesome. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Peace out.
Cooz HP signing off.
what I was doing.
We probably should include that in the final cut though, because it was pretty funny.